Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and my email inbox does not look like a disaster zone, so I might actually get some words in. I'm your host, and this is the lazy Sunday afternoon, quote unquote, productivity sprint, where sometimes we're productive and sometimes we're not, but we always bring snacks. With me today, I have Sako, Tumi, and Coleman. Say hello to the nice people.
Hello.
Hello, nice people.
So what is everybody working on today?
So I'm on this like self-care kick this week.
Ooh.
And so I'm joining a Dagger Heart game that
Ooh.
we're playing tomorrow.
Sure.
And so I got to make a character.
Save it till last check out.
What's the system like?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
It's a little
I was about to
crunchy,
ask
but
what type of dice you need, but you're probably using a virtual
I think
spinner.
it's the whole set sort of situation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
like
the
D&D.
D20 down to D4.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, cool. Doc?
So sometimes an important part of writing is taking care of the household instead of doing the stuff. So that's what I'm doing today. Doing groceries. I am so freaking tired because they're redoing our parking lot this week. So that means we had to move all of our vehicles into an adjacent neighborhood. So, which unfortunately included walking the motorcycle because it doesn't work anymore. And
Oh, yeah.
I've had to admit, I'm not going to be. I may be riding a motorcycle sometime in the future, but it's not going to be that one. So I'm going to be filling out some paperwork to donate my motorcycle because it is not. It is going to be prohibitively expensive to repair it to ride again, and I'm just not doing that much riding.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be doing some stuff around the house. So
Sure. Okay.
I'm taking care of business.
Okay. Are you doing groceries or?
Yes, grocery order. Actually, while you were talking with Sako, the last thing in the grocery shopped, and it was something that my wife had to approve the substitution. So.
Nice. I'm so bad at paying attention to do you want a substitution? And then, I see like 5 notifications like 3 hours later. And then I was like, what? That's not a thing to substitute with that thing. Have you ever seen a grocery store before, shopper?
What I absolutely hate is when they wait the substitution thing to be the very last. They substitute it and then they check out before you can respond.
Yeah, that's super frustrating. So, let me pop into the comments. Sarah is here. Hello. Sarah is listening to her video before exporting, so she won't be talking till after the first sprint. So let's go ahead and get Sarah upload video, because I know sometimes that's an agony. Andy is here. Hello and welcome. Are you still on your editing kick? Because that's what I had from last week, and I think you said you're going to be doing that for the next month or so. Amanda's here. Hello, Amanda. Duan snuck in. Hello. Cora is here. Hey, Cora. Cora will be book editing. No video editing this week. What? I don't even. Okay, book editing. I can update. She got it done a couple days ago, filmed and edited within 24 hours, like a boss.
Ooh.
Very nice. Eva made a new Twitch profile to match the rest. Awesome.
Nice.
And Andy's like, yeah, editing. Life is editing and rewriting. So, I got into a discussion yesterday about the difference between revision and rewriting.
Oh.
And for me, rewriting is like if I have to replace a scene or a chapter or add something in, where revision is like I'm, you know, what
Planning.
one is building something new, and one is tearing out the bad stuff but keeping the framework and putting in some good stuff.
Mhm.
Remodeling is harder than building sometimes.
Yeah, rewriting for me is like, this scene didn't work, so I'm going to throw it all away. I'm going to come at it again fresh.
Yeah,
And
that's
revisions is when I've gotten feedback from a beta reader or an editor, and I'm reconstructing things to address that feedback, which maybe I go to a completely different section to deal with things.
Yeah. I'm always like, revisions are remodeling, and editing is like redecorating, where maybe it's a coat of paint and a new blanket and whatever, but it's not the big heavy stuff. So yeah, it looks like our audience is on board. Editing is making the small tweaks. Eva is remodel versus new build with old parts versus new build with new parts. Oh yeah. Rewriting. Okay, I have to completely redo this entire section. Yes. Okay, so it's not just my own personal definitions. Other people in writing are on board with that.
Rewriting is walls are coming down. They may be load bearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have definitely run into some load bearing walls.
Yeah.
So, Amanda's going to be doing some writing today and is hoping to finish a chapter. Awesome. Let's see. Waits here. Gaming is not here or not here yet. So I'll leave that up in case he pops in, though. Wait. Okay. So, what do y'all say we get into this first? Wait, Sarah gets to go up here because she was here first. So, okay. Somebody has been very, very patiently waiting the best part of Sundays. So how about we get into a sprint, and I start off with the most important part of every Sunday.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Right.
We'll get started in 3, 2, 1, and I'll get Dwan's formatting project on here too. And we're back. How was your sprint?
It was a lot of reading, documents, and seeing if I can find gods because I'm playing a healer class.
Sure.
So
That makes sense.
we'll see how that shakes out.
Yeah. Okay. Doc? Oh, scrambling to get back.
So groceries are delivered, and everything's put away but the soda. So
Nice.
And I filled out part of a form to see about donating my motorcycle,
Sure.
and
Hey.
I'm waiting for them to get back to me.
Of course. Of course.
Right on.
That will be an adventure.
Apparently. Wow. So, okay. That sounds reasonably productive to me.
Yeah.
I started to make an infographic for Canva.
For Canva or with Canva?
With Canva.
Okay.
Related, but not the same thing.
Oh, okay.
Well, like I said, I thought it was the 8 ounce.
So,
or the
okay. Popping into the comments. Let's see. Sarah's video is exporting. We're on the export stage. Yay. Andy has finished the first half of the chapter and is now working on the second one. Tweaks and rewrites abound.
Indeed.
Nice. Hey, Patrick's here. Patrick is working on entry number 2 of 1,4xx in the compendium. So many things, so much data, all the data. So cool. Awesome. It sounds like, and of course, we cannot forget that I have done the most important thing any kitty mama can do on Gushy Food Day. So I immediately blinked after you told me what you were doing, and I wrote self-care thing. Character creation.
Character creation,
yeah. Catechus was being distracting. Who's shocked? No one's shocked. So, Cora got 5 whole pages edited and wandered into the kitchen to find something to eat and found out her husband's making something. That's the best sort of thing to find, as long as it's something you want to eat. Oh, and I'm hydrating. I filled up my water cup. So, yeah. Clearly wide awake. So, are you excited about your new character?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I'm trying to be.
Sure.
I need a good name.
Oh, names are so hard. Names are the worst.
I actually like the naming process.
I know, plenty of people do. I just find it really hard because I like really good names and I'm very picky about names. And I think that names often suggest a lot about the world and the setting. And yeah, if I'm set in, America in, an urban fantasy, no problems. If I'm set in a secondary world or like a fantasy realm, then I'm like, well, I could use that name, but it has these cultural connotations and assumptions that go with them. So
I don't know. Names are either right on the nose, potentially too much on the nose, or they're completely innocuous.
Sure.
So at least that's always been my approach to things. So
it's definitely an approach. So
I should do a change up on people and make one of my innocuously named characters the bad guy, right? No.
Right? I think not enough people do that. I think, we like putting meaning in our names, in our
Yep.
names. And it would be nice if life worked like that.
Yeah.
Makes any sense?
Yeah.
Like if the names we came in with were
if your name decided your fate,
predictive of our future.
yeah, but that would mean that like everyone with a from a family with a bad last name would have to be bad. It's like, what if you want to be a good person?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets tricky. So, yeah, goodness, yawn. Popping into the comments. Amanda got 708 words. Oh, true. It's editing, right? Making progress in the chapter. It's looking like finishing this chapter is doable today. Yay! Wait, editing or writing?
Editing. You said editing.
Writing.
Oh, writing. Oh, 700.
That's a lot. That's a lot of
amazing.
words. Yeah.
That's like 2 sprints worth of words in a single sprint.
That's what I'm saying. And Dwan says, with naming combos always makes him think of the Tiffany problem. Yeah, it was a traditional name back to like the 1600s and stuff. And yet, if you put Tiffany in a historical, they're like, that sounds like it was set in the 80s. You know?
Everyone thinks it's way modern, and it's not.
It's not.
Nope.
So, yep, Amanda corrected me, made sure she got credit for the badassery that is getting 708 words in 20 minutes.
The badassery?
Badassery, technical term.
Badassery, yes. Okay.
Badassery, yeah.
Yeah. This goes back to what Morgan posted earlier on Facebook about everything she pronounces is wrong.
Or right. It's just regional, so you can't correct me. And I've lived enough places that it gets weird. Not too many places, just enough to make it weird. So, yeah. Oh, big yawn. Do we want to start a stretch? Do we want to do a sprint? Where are we, people?
Let us do a sprint.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go ahead and get down into it. In 3, 2, 1. What? There we go. I had to jump forward first. Okay. And we're back. How was your sprint?
Still doing homework, changing my ideas, and it's going.
Sure. Doc?
I emptied the dishwasher and started filling it up for the next load.
Nice. And you said you finished groceries last time?
Oh yeah,
You said there was like one or two things, so I left
and
it
I
with the
and I
sprint.
put away the sodas. That was the only thing that was left over from
Yep.
groceries. So
So we got to check that off. Awesome.
check that off. Yes.
I edited 184 words and asked our viewing audience, what sort of flavor would smug pity be? Sour, bitter, something else?
That depends on the point of view. Is the person who's being smug, or the person who's receiving it? Person who's receiving it, probably bitter.
Andy's vote was like stale baking chocolate in the back of the pantry. Bitter, dark, and a touch rancid.
That's about right. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what the aftertaste of blood that you get from penitent people at church tastes like.
From actual penitent people.
No. People who have been told to, say 5 Hail Marys and donate some blood.
You see,
Smug
I'm
pity.
coming back to: do they really believe if they do this, it will get them forgiveness? Do they feel like the weight has been lifted on their shoulders?
I would say maybe.
Or are they just going through the motions?
I'd say 5 to 10% actually believe in it. Another 20% are like, yeah, maybe it doesn't hurt. And the others are just like, this is what you're supposed to do, whatever.
See, that would change the flavor for each case.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm just saying, as a general brush,
Um,
I'm going with smug pity.
See, the ones who are actually penitent, who regret their sins.
Yes. Totally get that. That's not what you're normally getting. Those people aren't committing sins weekly.
Yes, but those will be the treats in the selection.
Sure. Yeah. I'm just saying he spent a couple years where he didn't have a blood donor before you could get it delivered, and church blood tastes like smug pity.
Okay.
So.
See, yeah, I would definitely see the church blood that tastes like smug pity is the stuff that comes from the people that don't believe that they really have any sins.
Or it's donated out of charity. These poor vampires are starving.
What I was going to say, they don't believe they have any sins, but they know that they are supposed to confess sins. So they're confessing sins of pride for all their good works, and yeah, and I think Andy had a good description. Bitter, dark, and a touch rancid.
Amanda was like, stale baking chocolate would fit the lingering sweetness, but tainted by bitterness of time.
Yeah.
So, Cora got 11 pages edited. Nice. And got food. Oh, I robotized for a second.
I don't think it's anything audio. I think it's the signal coming out of your house is got some noise on it. But yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of like vocal fry that's always there and you can't get rid of it.
Is it always there?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So I don't think it's you or your equipment.
Okay.
Yep.
What if I plug in my headset to not the splitter?
You could try that and see if it makes a difference.
We shouldn't have heard that.
And no one's talking. No. So on the subject of food, I got snacks. I just haven't opened them yet.
That's nice.
I've been doing other stuff.
Okay. That should be the headset now.
That is much better, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And
So it may be a bad port that you were plugged into before.
I think it's just maybe I'm asking too much out of the 4-port HDMI splitter.
Splitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah. So okay. Okay, everybody's like, I thought it was just me. So sorry about that. I'm glad I could fix it. So what was your snack you were going to tell us?
I got the Chex Mix Turtles flavor in the family size.
Oh, that sounds
Because
awesome.
I can't get this at my grocery store anymore. They stopped carrying it apparently. So we had to order a pack of these off of Amazon, and bizarrely, the family sizes were the cheaper ones
I mean,
because the smaller bags, they were like jacking up the price on them.
yeah, they definitely do that. I usually look at the price per ounce, and the larger the bag, the less per ounce it is.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that kind of it kind of wrecks the whole idea that the package is a serving size, but
Ooh, chocolate.
and little Snickers.
Snicker babies. So, let's see. Amanda says on a slower pace, got hung up on a phrase and only got 468 words. That's a solid sprint in my book.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now that I have my mouse plugged into this, it skips a lot.
Oh.
So I don't know if I need a different USB thingy or what. So, but if the audio is better,
maybe.
I'm happy.
The audio is definitely better. It's a lot smoother and quieter. Before
Good.
you were getting noise right through the middle of whatever you were saying.
Sure. Okay. Oh my God. So, Andy's gonna head out a little early. Finished a pretty big rewrite. Nice. And Tellus is, as always, being very demanding about dinner time. I mean, what if you forgot about dinner time?
Sounds like Tellus needs to adjust his schedule. No.
He's only 15 minutes early. It's usually 6 o'clock when he's got to bounce.
Yeah.
So yeah. Andy's like, I feel you. I'm making progress, but getting hung up on a phrase.
Yep.
So.
And sometimes that perfect phrase won't come until you're doing revisions. So you have to just like stick something in and put a note to your future self to say, make this better.
Betterify it.
Betterify. Mo better. Mo better it.
See if we can make Patrick cry. So, on the My Agent database, mutual friend of ours said yes to being our database guy. So,
cool.
we're putting together a schematic and we're gonna get it to him. But it sounds like I might have to do the interface stuff. So, I'm like, that's the part I didn't want to do, but we can figure it out. It'll be fine. So it's just we got to decide where we want to host, and I'm just glad I'm not making all those decisions myself. So obviously Patrick would weigh in, but I'm on the code side and he's not. So Catherine's here. Hello and welcome. We're just getting ready for another sprint. Are y'all ready?
I have no idea.
I have snacks to eat.
Go for it.
Okay, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Chakalaka.
Can't hear anyone.
And we're back. How was your
Sprint was full of studying Daggerheart. I'm watching Jenny D do character generation, which is,
okay?
kind of almost the way, the same avenue that I'm going. Yeah.
Awesome.
And I went and did more hand wash dishes. So, until I got to the point where I just said, all right, I can't, the dry rack is full. I can't put anything more. I'm tired. And I just clocked out.
Yeah, I don't blame you at all. I got through 268 words. So I'm having the character argue with his friend. And let me I'm going to switch audio in a minute because I had a different USB hub that my mouse seems to like a lot better. I think the real issue is how much power the camera needed was drawing down for everybody. So, but anyway, let me pop into the comments before I mess with the sound settings. Let's see. Catherine is 8 weeks post open heart surgery and is hoping to have more energy to fuel her creativity soon. So I'm just hoping recovery keeps going smoothly.
All right. Yeah. Rest, gather your energy. Don't try to work too soon.
Yeah.
You can only do a little bit. That's all you can do. Stop. Recharge.
Yeah, 100%. So, Amanda finished the chapter with 707 more words.
Huzzah.
That's awesome. I'm gonna check you off. Boop. And let's see. Cora got another 9 pages edited. Awesome. That's really awesome. So I feel like a slowpoke. I got through a page, maybe a page and a half. But yeah, it's definitely not edits. It's definitely revisions. I'm like, that's not what we're arguing about anymore. We're still arguing, but our concerns are slightly different.
Indeed.
So, it gets tricky. Okay, so y'all talk. I fiddle with my settings.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Now we do a little soft shoe to cover all the technical swapping about, right?
Apparently. I love doing character generation for games, for books, for stories. Like it's kind of my jam. I love making characters. So I'm kind of tossing up the idea of like my ancestry. I don't know. It's Daggerheart. Like, why would I play an elf? Right? So maybe
I don't know anything about that setting.
There are mushroom people, there are turtle people, there are infernus, which are like tieflings.
Cool.
There are dragon people. Yeah, they're all, and orcs and dwarves and whatnot, right? And I'm trying to play something that's like specific to Daggerheart that you can't play in another system. So I'm thinking the mushroom people. Mushroom people are cool. Like they communicate. They communicate chemically with other mushroom people.
I hear they're a bunch of fungi.
Exactly.
I told you about my Gamma World game, right? So we have a Whomping Willow, a Morning Glory, and a mushroom, and an octopus, and a human.
Okay.
And the human's not food yet?
No.
Eventually, something else will kill them, and then they'll be food.
So, med packs actually work on humans. For some reason, med packs don't work on mushrooms because they think it's a lot of athlete's foot. Because they're like leftover pre-apocalypse things.
I have mandatory cat content.
Yay! And living metal, basically robots don't recognize plant people as people or sentient. They're like, how does this pot keep getting out of the lobby? Let's go move it back.
So that makes them great for infiltrating the robot run facility, right?
Yeah. So am I robotifying or is this okay? Yeah.
It's working.
Yeah,
So-
it's working.
So it's this one with the toggles. The one without the toggles is fine. Okay. I think it's really the power pulling down from the camera that really was the kicker. And the other USB port hub just couldn't take it. So, but I did like the toggle, so I could toggle on and off the headset when I wanted to take off the headset and just play music in the room without like unplugging it. Because USB ports are annoying.
Yes, they are.
So
I wish currently I have all but one slot in my hub.
okay.
On one side it's all USB-A and then on the other side it's USB-C.
Sure.
Yeah, I've got one of those. It's very cool.
And if I fill them all, none of them work.
Oh no.
I have not had that problem yet.
It's most of it is this guy, right?
Sure.
So
Yeah.
that and portable hard drives.
Yeah. I mean, I have the headset, I have the mouse. Right now I have an auxiliary keyboard and of course the camera. And I have 2 USB ports and 1 USB-C. And I'm like, I need one more. Plus I have the HDMI, but I plug that straight into the computer. I don't want to do the adapter to the
I have 3 USB-C on my system.
Sure.
But that's how the power goes in. That's how my second monitor goes in. That's how and then my splitter.
Yeah.
So yeah, I wish I didn't need the splitter. I wish I had more ports.
Yeah. Usually I just leave my mouse dongle plugged into the laptop because if I'm taking it somewhere else, I probably don't need the camera and all the auxiliaries, but I hate touchpads and I will be bringing my mouse. So this way I never forget the mouse, dongle. So, and
Right.
also that's the stupidest term ever. And I don't know who thought of it.
What, the dongle?
The word dongle.
The first time I heard it, I thought it was a joke.
Nope. Dongle is an actual word.
I've known it since 2004, so known it for a hot minute, but it doesn't make it sound less stupid. I may have gotten annoyed at the word conversate this week.
Oh, but how about to converse?
Totally fine, but like we needed to conversate with the parent company team. I was just like, converse, talk with, tag up with. What when did
why conversate?
I don't know. And I was reminded that it's been a word on Edom Online since like the 1800s. I'm like, sure, but like using it, you don't have to choose to use it. That's a choice, and I'm not here for it.
Yeah.
So anyway, so, but like I get that it's part of some people's vernacular and like it might be a regional thing or something like that, and that's totally fine. It just sounded very weird because the rest of their talk was completely corporate BS, and that was just in the middle of it. So it was weird, right? So, like, if they're talking all in slang, sure. But, like, if you're talking corporate and then you're, like, conversate, I'm just like, ha.
Outdated.
Thank you. Amanda's with me.
Outdated.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have
I-
much shorter words now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's right there with use and usage.
Hmm.
and use and utilize. And it's like, isn't utilize just a fancy way of saying use? No. A
Okay.
fancy way that
Are-
doesn't need to be fancy.
I think you
And you're
muted.
important.
We can fit it in exactly one more sprint if we start right now. Are we in?
I'm in.
Go
Oh,
for it.
poor dog.
I'm gonna sit here. I'm tired. I'm gonna
Produce some cat content for us.
honestly, I am ordering dinner.
Okay. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Mouse. Boom. Chakalaka. There, I checked off your house stuff. Checked off Amanda writing that chapter. Okay. There we go.
Try it again. Ooh, you should try it.
Hello?
It's muting you, like noise canceling, so I can sort of hear you.
More tech difficulties.
Anyway,
There we go.
okay, I'll just wait until I see how Right.
Oh, that still no
It's-
marquee.
It's letting some through, and then it's like quashing your gain.
Yeah.
Anyhow, while Morgan figures out what to try next to get her sound to work, Sako, how was your sprint?
Pretty good. I figured out what race I want to be. I want to be a mushroom girl.
Yep. You were saying that before.
And I decided on the ink cap shaggy something or other. Coprinus comatus,
Okay.
which is like a really spooky looking mushroom. So
Okay.
I'm super hype about that.
All right. As for my sprint, I sat back and I brought up Netflix and I started watching the beginning of the first episode of season 2 of Wednesday.
Oh,
I've been hearing a lot of good things about the show, and I said it's like, okay, I got some time. Let's go ahead and start watching it.
Sounds reasonable. How do I sound?
much better.
Okay. I turned on high res audio for the stream. We'll see
Oh.
if that helps.
Apparently it is.
Okay. Cool. I got another 2 pages edited.
Nice.
And I got a whole debate started in the in the comment section.
Oh, really?
I asked, what's the opposite of a long distance relationship? IRL? To which Amanda was like, in the literal sense, a live-in partner would be the opposite, but it depends on the emotional depth of the relationship. It could be anything from a tryst to a partnership. To which Dwan said he went
Looks
to go
up tryst.
I helped with the definition. I'm like, afternoon delight is a type of tryst.
Mm-hmm.
And Dwan is like, I am familiar with, you know what, never mind. So yeah, I explained that, my character, she wanted him to live somewhere more permanent than a hotel if they're going to make a go of this whole dating thing, but they're not ready to move in together.
So it's a short distance relationship.
Right, exactly.
The shorter, the better, but there must be some distance. Some distance is required.
Exactly. Yeah. So Amanda was like, just a relationship. She could list some things that would indicate the difference if dialogue based. She could tell him what she wants to be normal if you were closer. He is in town. He's talking to his bestie and is like, she wants to take me apartment hunting tomorrow. So she is like the rental person for the local real estate people. So like it's literally her profession. So anyway. And
you know it's real love if she doesn't charge a commission.
Yeah, he has not admitted he's been living in his van for a decade because that sounds sketch. It's like, do I sound like a prepper or a hippie? And does explaining I'm trying to avoid my ex sound better or worse? I'm definitely going to have to explain that situation though somewhere in here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's probably the point where you explain that you've been forced to couch surf for a while because you're trying to avoid a stalkery ex. But
yeah. So his bestie's like / therapist is like, okay, we did talk through how you were emotionally ready to move on. it's on me. We did not talk about the practicalities of if you are in a relationship, you are going to have to do these things.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Amanda was like, moral of the story, I also do not have a word for the opposite of a long distance relationship in real life. To which I'm like, okay, I'm going to IRL. Do I go just the letters? Do I put hyphens in between? Do I spell it out like it's being said?
No, I think the first option is probably the
Yeah.
best option. Just IRL
if
and
you
leave
if
it at that.
they know, they know. No.
Yeah.
So, and the two people are talking while gaming, so like they're gamers. This is Amanda said IRL is what I usually use with the hyphens. I think that could spark a whole debate depending on your familiarity with the internet lingo, but I usually separate them to emphasize the saying of the letters. I'm kind of leaning that way because a lot of acronyms, like if you put, they're going to pronounce it like PEDMAS for like, parentheses, addition. Okay. Anyway.
Right.
Oh.
So, Cora got another 13 pages edited. Nicely done. Nicely done. And Amanda got 367 words into the next chapter and enjoyed our
Also
discussion.
love the discussion. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. So, so we are past time.
Yep.
Let's tell people who we are, where they can find us, and figure out what dinner is.
I'm Sako Tumi. I do a lot of stuff today. I was preparing for a role-playing game, tabletop, and you can find all my stuff on Substack, or you can Google me at Sako Tumi or Psycho Sako, and you can find all my other stuff too. You should drop a line sometime. I would love to hear from you.
All right. And I am Doc Coleman. I write steampunk comedy adventure. If you're interested in finding out more about me and my stuff, you can go to your favorite search engine and search for Doc Coleman Steampunk. And that will take you to my Amazon author page. It will also take you to my website at doccoleman.com. And on both sites, you should be able to see my new book, The Kindred of Kali, which is out, and it's out in paperback. And hopefully at the end of September, you'll also be able to see me at Capclave, but I haven't heard back from them. So, I mean, I filled out my survey and I sent it in, and
that's all they've done so far. They have to correlate them and then go through and see who's available when. And it's getting the surveys back is just the beginning of.
Yeah, but I fill out the survey, but I don't know if that means I'm going to be a guest or not. So
I would lean to probably, and I really should book a room. Anyway, I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. This has been Morgan and Friends' lazy Sunday afternoon, quote unquote, productivity sprint, where sometimes we're productive and sometimes we're not, but we always bring snacks. If you want to, I write fantasy across the spectrum, and I might even have a blog post this week. I've been vlogging, and podcasting since 2015. And it's kind of on hiatus, but I've got 10 years worth of content out there. My friend Patrick and I launched My Agent Database, which has all the information you want and then some about agents that you're looking to query. And it's $1 a month on Patreon, My Agent Database. Check me out everywhere and have a great week, and I will catch you later. Have snacks. Bye.